Hello to Lottie Dottie everybody. This is Tim Davis coming to you guys from the Bullish Bears team. Today is February the 8th, 2020, and I wanted to do a quick recap of two specific trades that I placed and put on and shared with our members within our trade room community for profits that exceeded 100% gain on both of these trades, 100% gain above the initial investment price. For you guys who don't know much about the Bullish Bears, please visit our website, www.bullishbears.com. You can find out a little bit more about us and find out about our trade room if you're interested in joining us as well. But we're going to start off with the McDonald's trade that I put on place this back in the beginning of January, around January 6th. And it was a vertical call debit spread that I entered after seeing some movement, some momentum movement within um, the stock itself. So into the vertical call debit spread, which didn't expire until March. Ended up buying the 210 strike calls and ended up selling the 220 strike calls. Paying for about a total of $170 per contract for this specific trade. Did not hold all the way out till till March, and I'll show you guys in the charts my reason for exiting this trade now and for taking profits now. So let's take a look at the McDonald's chart, and I'll show you guys the entry point, the exit point, what the chart setup looked like, and then we'll go to the next trade after I show you guys the entry in my brokerage account and the exit as well as the entry points, price points, and the exit price points. So while looking at the McDonald's setup, it's another one that I like to trade often, and I like to catch momentum when it's reaching a certain point. So with this McDonald's trade, it finally dipped below the 200-day moving average on the daily. So I'm just waiting for another move back above the 200-day for another possible momentum trade to the upside. And we got that bounce back above its 200-day right around January the 6th. So ended up entering this trade right around when McDonald's was trading at a price of around, looks like 202. So enter that here on January the 6th. Stayed in this trade for about a month, looks like. Then we start to see some change in the technicals where we started to get some slowing in momentum to the upside. So I decided I'm not sure go ahead and take this trade off now. We were already up substantially. So instead of holding all the way out to January, right after it reported earnings, traded up a little bit more, right to price action, got around about 215, yeah, around 215, around February the 4th, and we exited that trade. So stock moved from 202 up to around 216 in about a month. So that was a good enough time to take this trade off. So this is what I ended up closing it out for here. Stand by 1 second. So again, you can see my entry price here was at $170 for one contract. Answered this one, submitted it on January the 6th, and total price paid was $1.71 a share, which is $170 a contract, which is the total amount I paid. So we entered, paid 170, and this is what the exit looked like on in February. So paying 170 and exiting at 558. So that's a pretty substantial gain. So paid 170 and we sold it for $558, which is a pretty substantial gain in about a month's time. So after closing that McDonald's vertical, we was able to close it for approximately about a 230% profit. So we purchased that for 170 and sold it for 558, which represents a profit of about 230%. Not bad for a quick vertical spread, in and out in about a month. So that's one of the closed positions that we recently closed for over 100% profit. Now let's look at a second one, which is going to be on Square. So the Square was also another vertical called debit spread that I placed and alerted our trade members about this particular trade. This one also had an expiration of March 20th. This one I entered on January the 10th and ended up buying a 75 strike call, ended up selling an 80 strike call. Break even point here at expiration would have been 76.12. Total cost of this trade, so we spent a total of $112 per contract. And let's take a look at that particular chart itself. So Square, similar setup, looking for a good momentum trade to the upside. So this one, same type of scenario, popped back above its 200-day moving average with some good technicals showing some upward momentum gain and strength. So this one entered on January the 10th. Price action at that time was trading around $68.55 a share. So entered that one on January the 10th. Traded up to about $82, and that was I think, and well before its earnings report too. Traded way up to about 80 something, $82.21 a share. We ended up exiting this one right around $81. So that's a pretty good substantial move in a short amount of time. That was also a good area to take profits. This one could actually go higher, but didn't want to press it since it was a quick vertical call that was spread for such a quick gain in such a short amount of time. So we went ahead and took profits on this one as well. So let's take a look at that setup again. So the setup, you'll see that this one, as you can see here on January the 10th, paying $112 per contract. And the exit point was exited that one February the 4th. So about another little bit less than a month for $298. So purchased for $112, sold it back for $298, which is a pretty substantial gain, which was about a profit of over 100%, about 165% profit on that trade as well. So this is some of the wonderful things that you can do with options when you can see or spot momentum building up in one direction or the other. So just wanted to recap those two quick momentum trades. Again, McDonald's, nice trade, momentum trade for 230% profit, and Square for 165% profit. If you'd like to learn more about some of these trades or like to come join us in our trade room and get some of these alerts when I find these trades and about to set them up, please be sure to visit our website, www.bullishbears.com. Find out more about our trade room and more about our alert system where I give these alerts out in real-time action when I enter these trades and when I exit these trades. All right. Okay, till next time, it's Tim Davis from the Bullish Bears team signing off. You guys enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your week and the rest of your year.